ye 2 minutes na ava wadaroma just a minute na afi ye Justin Kodua yentie NPP General Secretary.
Of God, people are born every day and people die every day. Yes. So even if you clean the register today, on December 7, there still be dead people in the voter register. So you cannot stand on that basis and make the accusation that dead people in the register. So at least these are issues that we need to think through and put it to the NDC that they have no case in it. A friend also asked about what if the NDC, the Electoral Commission, see to what the question that the NDC is making. In fact, then people also hit the street to demonstrate against the Electoral Commission. Then it will also mean that the Electoral Commission is not consistent. Because in 2015, the same Electoral Commission that told us that they have the body, they have the capacity to make sure that internally they resolve issues. So we ask them what has changed.
92.3.
Alaska, sometimes my culture says Kroma, the biggest political institutions are Kroma, the NDC and the NPP. And since 92, power has been alternating between these two political parties. Maybe a genesis here. So my you and you, we know where to trace to.
Okay.
Good. Or platform ways na culture say this version of NPP and a do mind see. Sometimes you wonder, say a damn not here simo, say dear in the womo. Sometimes you can't even comprehend. One thing you be say. It looks as if say anytime bia a dear be free mamba biano, a beg for a lot of questions and answers. And you don't even get it.
I beg for it.
Alaska. You see, you go into 2024 elections. By culture, the stakes are quite high. The critical stakeholders, NDC can home, NPP can home, independent candidate can home, civil society organizations can home. Ghana for I answer to why I say answer can home be because my culture say we all have a stake in what is happening. And this at some point say Obi raise concerns about the credibility of the electoral register. Now say concerns na always a premise on fact, not conjecture. Because asem na wo kan nyese bia wabo team na wo kan na mom there are evidence I would me pointed to a say indeed ade ba ko na mienu we ya akoso yi give me reasons ama mim to me believe the register.
Okay,
so it's not as if say wild imagination be no be because for instance enye no krese yakofa DVD machines no kre
that's right
enye no krese multiple transfer akoso abra nipa na ya transfer omo no kro mo nya we and yet no cressy as you pussiga obedi electoral commission officer ne logins ewura isinum at transfer amount for vote.
No
is it not true? Sir President Akufo-Addo appointed obi a oye MPP ni aye Dr. Apiahene Edna Kotra electoral commissioner or IT department. Sir Abrante yes Akufo-Addo as a consultant, is he not a relative of President Akufo-Addo?
That's right.
Electoral commission IT near consultant no. Alaska. We are talking about an institution and Nejuman say or ye referee. I'm making sure say elections will be credible. Among for Bajatum na ye jetuma send this in a luso, send people in a luso. I don't know over Jatum now no supporters Mokusu modem and they wawasem. But if you give people reason to believe, say the malfeasances are air cross within enough na amount for entrust here. The best thing that you can do as a sensible commission and even other stakeholders say, okay, Sabaya memenya me victory. I will be my country, I say, Kosisi, when the Koyes and the Debia and Chenwao, and as a victory, no benya, ne be a crowd winners, I say about transfer this victory, no. We go just to Kroma and I'll this victory, no. And it is incumbent upon you, say, you know, as stakeholders, you know, you're making sure, say, whatever been the source of this whole hula baloo, ya address it. And the address, you say, yeah, audit the register. Because catch me say, electoral commission say or cleaning register. And me a stakeholder, I will not trust you because electoral commission now log in keys and access na obinya I know the uram.
That's right.
Acquire changes here, this multiple transfer. And do catch me say, oh, quiet. Do you think people will trust you?
Who committed that mistake?
Yes.
Who not see na ye.
And again, oko IT department nipa no mo ho ni nyina are party exposed individuals.
That's right.
Amanfo ni mo even the electoral commission na mu ankasa machoman o so obi anu ba bi ofiri ba Jemensa ne deputy na Jemensa na kra ne ma wada na di ba me you can just let those things go. But my catcher said the sanctity and the credibility of the election not a questionable. Ebe a man for any trust a woman. Na Alaska violence yes Africa ha nyina ye because a man for be free say electoral commission na bind you city no.
Exactly.
So it's a impression na build the upper. Young fans electoral commission so ni sika or the by auditing na say for. Yeah, international organization more ready.
So they will give you
the money. Exactly. They are ready to do the audit for you. Say yeah. And as uncle for you more call for that or interest in the same. Because they don't want any basa ebia say be see or maimu.
Amo investment wa ha.
Because the investment in America, American investment e okroma say. Energy sector na mining na say for no ni na companies if and free ba. Oil exploration na say for companies in free fa. And they own critical assets in this country. And if Ghana goes into flames omono and other countries no cry interest wa ha do so chen ya ankasa ya wa say. So if these foreigners crowd free say okay say ade we dey chinje ni na se for Alaska tinton time yenye audit no because if you have nothing to hide the audit our problem is saying and that is the same call your friend say nyahotama klo now okay now there way every sensible reasonable person when you look at some of these things that in the past say ade say 2.3 yanko we BVD machines na anya say ye multiple transfers abra nipa na nya aware na say NDC beka say yenye auditor me I will be the first person me bot agu come make say hu hia because the obetime contest has to do with appointment why by nipa na asem na waka no there are facts that transfer across the voter region why
most more accept what
and this atimi asi am wa correct kra na what is the guarantee say ensansi biem and how widespread so be cancer asem way now we other political party now in China by a press conference say electoral commission kra bagituma then it means I don't know cause no favor and I make as a common sense enya adwuma 2.3 akwa we minim wa am kwato abaye ni general say kasa akronte kasa ho to say asiama ya because we a politician and so we a leader you know when to speak what to say at what point in time no what you wanna what is happening say audit no cause of fire cause issues nya ni nyina na dey ehuram but the very moment I obey press conference aka say register na credible no na say electoral commission jitum no oye auditor also by demonstration it means that the current state of the register no favor you don't do that that's why I'm wondering say some panifo omoyam crowd no mo benyina be panifo but still nyansa ife ni nyansa na common sense akura keto akura tin chan ya ohu say ade we yenye that is what they are doing sometimes I'm so shocked kon nsam no bi wo ha anya ni nyina na yeka we are seasoned politicians. There are events you observe. There are events you speak.
That's right.
There are events you know what to say, what not to say. And near man silently go in your favor. Without one of do arms. I'm quite a favor. But when you come out from yourselves like this, you make people suspicious. So the current state of the register, no electoral commission, I will be a favor. Oh, Alaska, deceive you. It's a lie. I'm telling you. Now, so go school, or classmate are no more Jimmy. Now, so I'm not associated. I'm over 40 years. And how can you convince me that Penny in Nimyansa? It's not true. It is about Nema, not the other Brabo Baye.
That's right.
Ebia people don't appreciate. The Ghana name and Alaska, I am telling you, said the stakes are very high going into 2020.
Seriously?
That is why I'm for say a second independence. Come, whatever it takes, Akufo-Addo will get out of power. That is what I'm looking out for, so that they will be put on the knife. Now you handle or more. Make sure say they hold them accountable. Every single crime be a committee no, you'll be held accountable, including. Asofo no mudi animu mo koye sa cathedral we ya adan amanada ho na raf no mo ye pese ye ni yisu no as handkerchief na ye de papa is shame. We cannot and we need to stop that. And I think say sa ne man ye hu ne ye didi agro o Ghana de ye omanya ye pepis baby akwakodu no Ghana for twam isa ye pepis no.
That's right.
The last time I sat here and I told you say yeah, peace obe negotiating on the premise of injustice, it's war in postponement.
Exactly.
Ontokwa na okon na watu
and what to asheda.
Yes.
I say abrowe na di abrowe
yes, because people will pretend they know it's okay. That is why these institutions now be very hypocritical, like Peace Council and as a form. I'm for political parties say on missing peace park and my catcher say if you are negotiating for peace, you need to build it on the premise justice be prevailing. You are going to elections a yakunipa. Kendema electoral commissions, electoral commission, Kasa de Mensani Nunkro for Babonton Becana. Now, yet the other Crasini be press conference, 2016 register, no, na Emiane and Mogum, no credit to Abba.
And so, no, are director of elections as at that time.
Yes. That Bush mind is still on the commission, working as an electoral commissioner. A Baba Casa Ukras said, "Where the chair Ghana for fine who did Alaska." But see, what was Obia holding no accountable?
No,
because some no kind no. Taking a lot from the electoral commission to the people are addressing. What do you be at them?
That's right.
But what fun when so when you have an institution like this and they can hold on to a certain unfettered authority. A certain unfettered power be there. We can just do anything and get away. It's the reason why they don't see themselves accountable to the people they are working for.
The other year, 2016, and more any miracle to Aba.
Now, Alaska, state institution like electoral commission, we are referee. Sakasa we nefi onumba. Yam sakasa we in public. Go to office. Now mubufua. Mwankasa you can have such a conversation. Obi be record secretly and eba bontia o. And no crowd here. Or private chamber be na wo can obi record na aba bontin. But where there, wo ye press conference. Aka kire Ghana for said na emmo ni nuagu electoral commission no crowd na man fan complaining. Such a nkrase kasa yanka for electoral commission. But what can't find who di. And the niema we nyina kwaso na say obi agitate a. Alaska na me even agitation na kwaso no. Me say NDC dia cha omo.
NDC.
Oh yes. They should take it to a different level.
Almost
because Alaska elections, you see, ukotena ho no bi ko sisiriwa. Enye ochena na me dey sisiri mi o na me we support akra no be catch us sisiriwa. Sa nipa no be catch sisiriwa say ya bo. Because na then we dey bia na ko election sisiriwa.
That's right.
Dey bia ko election sisiriwa. Alaska, this is the time all nema e wo hu nyina you need to address to make sure
say
if you are going into election and you are losing on fair grounds.
Okay.
And you have nothing to hold on to. What lose. Then you lose, you need what you need to do to come back again. But where you know, sir, Neman and Nipano yeno, what demonstrate ya debia so besisi. Obey you so Neamano, I see one time at the elections now for at this time. The Ghana 9 win. Me say Ghana cannot afford another 4 years of Akufo-Addo or your friend is saying because Akufo-Addo Nankasa is a fraud theory.
It's a
fraud theory Ankasa.
And such will be a
Baumia. A scholar from that fraud institution, you know. And ordinary ba. Now let's go two corner artists me you and my dying Ghana Butu in the last 8 years. Shall be a Ghana Jina in there. Ghana na winim in the past and no Ghana nie abusian for Mahama AC ya fetamina 3 what in someone else so kruma.
That's right.
Akufo-Addo be your president when you had the courage akwaji store duty free the man ba creative art board no atam ne ba no de nato so Accra Sports Stadium renovation ne wa fase
na wa
de amano we renovating in 2019 we renovating in 2020 we renovating in 2021 we renovating in 2022 2023 the super aka ho adwuma no so omo nye na waje ni sika
but you say enyahin bauxite we ni there enya say was Ibrahim Mahama ABD no nya
na some point that Mahama ni nua no kwate gatam kra no hu ade amode ye no kro masai Alaska enti sa niema we ya akoso no Ghana fo afese now because of tribalism the partisan way into na amanfo ani afra no mu hu niema bi no say sa niema no nya tie afra amanfo ani so they can see through what is happening
right
and the Ghana for want to be given the power to determine who becomes president the next elections na yekono and just say obi be stop obi a ma Ghana for stop omo say Ghana for koto aba no say oh ye de ye wo mi ba omi ana ye pena Alaska who ni hweka Ghana for na kasa omo kono omo say asumasi no omo pena is the same thing but you as an institution don't sit there and think say in your twisted mind you know because somebody has given you a job you know you want to pay back that person by making sure that you maneuver everything to bend the legitimate will of the people. That is never going to work.
When I say, Ivan J. Innocent, and I will tell them, Safari Valley Eco Park, you will create. Yes, bra, na akwanhwe anas akwanse juma eyenya fre 0596 914394. Chama bendo. How many sins naka?
Say Jermaine Sadian the Akano.
Never chenko.
Jermaine Sadian the Akano. Alaska, you see, Indra Justin Kodia press conference.
That's right.
Or exposing a big time, or exposing NPP big time. Say all along in some NDC here can say NPP, and then is no they are in bed no, and driver out, and here 1, 2.3 argument that they be and say. NPP need campaign message be to the sense say the campaign message aye and bano Ghana for beto bomo no be kan ene na Justin Ndra no kan wasem no abim say kwen bia so a say Jemensa ebo om no mu wini no ene na say Jemensa ne ye but you see the only format on be use here format Tinubu use wa Nigeria di win here.
Okay.
And no no ba Ghana. Obeko the day of voting no obeko na udin eni.
Register him.
Ombe ye bibi kra boa wa. Ombe tumi rectify so mistake no udin akopie kaswa. Ombe direct ho no. Na obenya akukudro efitema akọ kaswa se okoto aba. That is the best ombe tumi aye. And before they would think NDC we've thought.
Okay.
Time in Nigeria for Asia plans ne no. Na so eagle eye ediomechi.
Oh really?
Ediomechi. Nchomo game plan di enim. Ti Samuel Ugu kwatena asese NPP yenye dede ye wo ye strategy ebe yuso no winsema chrono na some reggae and Jane ye wini pe oso kwaje wa home ye bepe obi foforo boss my baby take place oso sika wenya oso kwa enjoy to the say Jane Mensa easy boss ni crew da on that.
Okay.
Because in some ni crew tete any cases are ne family no so no and ono being the head of the family no cases na kono no so the only person who bet me confiding in him to advise him out of frustration sabi when nyanyan sambi advising the hero or consulting nya onya otemakro nya otemakro catch and say just tell your wife to do the right thing asa that's the only advice. But you see Ghana na ye won ye mpanyimfo ni bi no omo no me ye problem
ye mpanyimfo ni bi ne ye problem
Ahoto FM
say ye found say o ye council of elder una o ye council and o council states no that means wo krampo de obeka no kra no and na de asumdwe beba
Ahoto FM
but say
2.3
president no di Jane Mensa ba and this is na say wo Jane Mensa yin we ye NPP member ye the pictures about we say NPP ntade okay o de anya hwe wakofa bossman as u deputy obi anim ejuma bossman ye ma NPP awo Lagos anya hwe ye janwa ma fe de ukofa IT person obi anim say oye NPP ne ya maun petition say impanyifo yi anamo a president ni to no enye odi chichembe ba
2.3
Iti yasya mo ne opinion kasa. Mo na mo cancel no. Mo na nyasa ewo mutim. Mo no mine kra mo. Anya Jemensa na de ejani tumo. Because ye won panyifo a omo advice.
I'm na mo tu mo panyi.
Yes. Say your friend say appear here.
That's right.
Oye Ganani. Oye Ganani. He said somebody apply common sense say apply common sense say there be a basa trust emba isi no e basa na perception e wo ho no e beba out say e real enesa ba na otumfo so na no make am asa otumfo sa asam no kan dia menene enya adwen
I said then.
say Ghana for trust easy you see that trust no me na me feel so back the other way round say nindi ye no onye no me be ma Ghana for trust
Na so otumfo na danfo ni nanado. O say nanado wo Ghana oboko ane ho na oba wo.
inti no Alaska sa press conference
Ahoto FM 92.3.
in samiensa ena general secretary ne kan
Okay.
or say dead people on the list NDC yang fa anye yen case
That's right.
the air can say momo ya mo de buy no data na mo de buy no omo mewu no ye identify about 500,000 ti mo hwe ni ye
Okay.
so it was just advice momo de na mo de buy ni ye hu de do so since
FM 92.3.
two ye case ne say absentee list no ya transfer nkofo afi constituency akọ baby foforo no omu ni mo hwe ana transfers na nkofo ade aba constituencies no ye bloti
2.3.
it me ka me fie na me de example ye Tema West
Okay.
na no be ka wa 2023 transfers aye ya eba the district assembly elections it was around 900 now we yeah exercise you know it was around 1900 it provisional register ne by so ode menu no okabom
That's right.
it have said 2000 something right eba yeah 5000 and something
E buy 5,000.
it 3000
92.3.
if you never count absentee list no so no almost 5,000 yes go find every time I was somewhere you vote if you know Tema West
FM 92.3.
it be me fear some America
Enti mo manye test na mo nchire mu se.
So I tell you.
We say that be.
but say there be Tema West 3,000 America on transfer votes no obi ani baby omufi and absentee list no so 4,000 can you imagine
So meaning you deleting the part of 4,000 if you register.
so I tell you ena mene page for atirase omo boedwuma jo na ni team omo boedwuma na me say look mo betumi akọ deep ehun saying din no if they are coming from the periphery our stronghold
Okay.
nti ejuma mo ye no aye gusu aye I get the whole thing
That's right.
nti no asema ye di to jan legitimate
Ahoto
Osi o no kre
3.
the district EC boss or say enokro no so ehun nti no on by correction and yes okay mo ye be see the ehun say my ye
FM 92.3.
the only thing am mo by ye be hu so ya sesa nti no new register ni because we don't trust you ya yes be see na wie okwa correction no then time na e beto aba no ye sabana repeated a year you trust you because mama ye hu say mu game plan no
FM 92.
and Nigeria just in code the adiba tuja no
Na just
say mo ya mo jitum na mo brand no ase na mo ye corrections na yes so ye be kwa demonstrate
Ahoto FM
Alaska.
2.3.
Yes gwagu menu
mo
no.
jitum say mistakes na mo ma jitum say mo hu na say mo correct no NDC aka no my demonstration ti say mo so mo frɛ say yenya audit na yen correct na register na enya clean na yes ye be kwa demonstrate.
So in this case, not just the electoral commission, abma ya west, woman yet ne and your channel.
Debi enya say electoral commission o ma ji atumo mu mienu no agreement
NPP for no.
and electoral commission omu behavior ne de omu ye o ma ji atum
Right.
and the back omu so ye council of state for no
And go no.
omu back omu brutal
I have a number.
one of the most useless institutions for this was a
omu back omu brutal but you see it's here for Hannah Hope no no
Okay.
mo amu tie yen mo betina sina sa semesi Ghana ni ye for mo the few and the majority since when I would say Nana Binka What's my heading?
That's right.
NPP for no cry attack no. On first person of this statement in by. Say omon penema yenye forensic audit. No that deporting na wa mum pene.
Na samuja omo de be court.
You see, and na omo de compare omo de 2016 they call for them. Say minors. I will register them. No, say foreigners. I will register them. Yes, okay, move from Wimbra. Yeah, ma kwa me yet na say. Minors want to improve. Foreigners yeah, bo. Ni bugo ye. But as some shalato say kind say, the only thing about me aboa. Na bibia akoso ye auditing.
Exactly.
It's your auditing.
Which
Even though momo concern no crampo no man to me amfa evidence na proof biamba no, she went ahead and the audit you can say the register. Na momo de ya mama technical ya de atremo mo age atum. The only thing about me solve forensic audit no. And no so no mo si dey bi. Amu go demonstration na hwe.
right. Woman caught demonstration na hwe. Now, I was on Facebook. In a voter region. Obisa police in this or share not so tutio no na say ankwa. Our the voter region. Emra a police phone omoye we no one of is it effort check code one of my way. Only police in this about Facebook na hear the course. Or catch a police.
A lot of control too. How many policemen have you had? Look at the number of people here. If you want to strike, where will they go? How many people can your gun kill? If you shoot and it doesn't go, what will happen? No, being here doesn't mean you are just here for demonstration. If you shoot and it doesn't go, so I saw policemen in Mufti joining us for the demonstration. I saw them, policemen I know. They are all tired. I saw custom officers in Mufti. They are all tired. So everybody is tired. And this is a signal to the PC. I don't know how someone they are. Is it fair?
Ahuto FM 92.3.
Social yakwaye ohun. Dem social yakwaye. Wo hwe nipa bae na wo hwe police for na. Afi police one they were calm.
That's right.
Very very calm and they acted professionally.
My kai Ghana force. Okay.
Me yet mindful so. Wa hu mind the ye the social chef ma wutia so a. Say yam fa dia megina so wan soro mfiri so eto kun no.
Ebi so ne yate.
Yetete so.
Right.
And we need to be very 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 careful. But say una aban asofo na ahemfo mpanimfo na mo kroma say no. You see hypocrisy no adults.
Right.
Nyankopon kra na time. Say galam say aba. Na yen hwe nipa nim nka rokra nkyere na yesi akobo mpaye. Electoral commission ye de omo ye. Instead of people to call them to order and adhere to wisdom and common sense for our own sake, say be a peace will prevail in this country, no. As if say people don't care. And we really need to be very, very careful. Because my name Jatoma, Obi Abasio.
Mami fa
council on be peace for the states. Peace council nankasano. Omaju be man demand $1 million.
So yamawa wo bakasa.
It's a commitment, no eh.
Me da say. But wonim civil war yenim no obi I want a target o. Na yenya as I say yenya very careful. 0303 402 and 0303 402 0541 882 5106. I mean, yeah, balloting for presidential. You better the obi this one. You the mamo. If I tell you, go straight to the point. Good evening.
Evening, Alaska.
Yes, sir.
Mema wajo.
Ejo so.
Radimi Nyankopon unshira why.
Amen.
Alaska from a jacoto make a sefi a coso question quanta.
Right.
Now what take crown a woman de ma electoral commission. Alaska unu say what do. What ye? When we casa break the 8 no. A general woman electoral commission and income. Say Onyankopon boa. Nese to me as I'm shmuitia, Nkwafono on a 29 years. I keep Mesrao, mini Alaska, may send me to animal pa. One more two Kwame, Menocasa, Manifica fine.
Okay.
One more two Kwame, Kuma Ben Guri, first election on we are Ghana.